If you live your life based on other people's standards and other people's judgments, you're setting yourself up for failure.
And I started searching for this abundance code. Even though people said you can't have it all, I decided that I wanted to be the exception.
When you live abundantly, you inspire others to live abundantly. There's no higher purpose you could possibly have in this world than inspiring someone else. And if you can inspire abundance in someone else, that has amazing ripples.
So if you can shift from me, to how can I help, you'll find yourself in a new world.
Giving as much as we can, we will receive more than we ever thought humanly possible.
Great genius, great poetry, great music, great accomplishment in business and finances all emerge from that source of the recognition that we're part of a greater order in the universe.
Abundance is just a completely different world. It's simpler, it's easier, it's more elegant, and it's more fun.
There's no need to win. We won already. This is about us now going and actually creating the experience which makes life worth living.
Can I get the check, please? It's being taken care of. Excuse me, by whom? Oh, the gentleman earlier, and he left this for you.
And we search the world only to come up empty, ultimately. But it's only when we return to ourselves and look at ourselves all over again that we begin to see that maybe in some strange, amazing way that actually we are what we've been looking for.
That's the great paradox, is that you seek the thing that you already had.
Who already loves me? What relationships do I already feel fulfilled in? Who really already cares for me? Who do I already care for and love and feel whole by and with? When I'm coming from I am love, I am already free. I am already love. That to me is the grounding, the beginning, the 0 point of abundance and the next levels of manifestation, which paradoxically happen because you don't even care about it so much, because you're already free and you are already loved.
If you can truly appreciate things, appreciate life, appreciate your possessions, appreciate your skills, appreciate yourself, appreciate the people with you, that's a wealthy mindset. And what's funny and interesting about that in all of our travels, when people adopt that way of thinking, then the material things come anyway. And then they're not important.
Gratitude leads to abundance because in the very act of gratefulness, you recognize that you already have.
You just go, oh my gosh, another day in paradise. And it does not matter how tough things are. It does not matter, how much you might think that it's all going to end tomorrow. We're alive and we're here. When you come from that place as the witness, you can't help but feel gratitude. You can't help but feel connection. And even if it's just for that first 10 or 20 minutes in the day, and after that you get back into being the human being with all our flaws, with all our fears, that alone allows you to create that rhythm and create that sense of magic that allows us to be able to actually navigate from day to day. Even swimmers need to come up for breath. Now, they're going to go faster when they're actually swimming, but by coming up for that breath, it allows them to continue to maintain and become sustainable with their journey. And for some of us, we've forgotten to take those breaths.
There's such a strong cause and effect relationship between what's going on inside of me and how those energies are flowing through and how my outside life is manifesting, that's the only direction I look is inside to strengthen that connection.
We have a full cycle experience when we come to a space of acceptance and growth and moving out and forward. That cycle is, I'm the problem, it's me, I'm broken, to they're the problem, it's them, they're broken, to, wait a minute, it's me, but I'm not broken. I'm this bundle of potential and possibility that hasn't been explored yet. And it's that I haven't looked deep enough. It is me. I was right in the beginning. It's me, but I haven't looked deep enough. I haven't tapped into all the wonderful things. Now we're looking within, not to find our flaws, but to find our possibilities, to find the things we came into the world with. And I firmly believe that every person on this planet was born with absolutely everything they need to live the exact life they want to live. They've just got to dig in and find it. They got to go in and find it. And it's in there because we were born with it.
Within wealth and within the idea of natural flow, we all need to follow a natural path. If you take someone like a Warren Buffett, he said the biggest challenge he had was public speaking. So he doesn't spend his time doing that. In fact, the only time he really speaks is when people come to see him. Oprah Winfrey is the opposite, right? Oprah Winfrey loves getting out there in front of people, but she's never said that her real strength is being able to sit down with a spreadsheet, which is why she doesn't make her wealth the same way that Warren Buffett does.
Because the problems that you face are exactly the ones you need in order to be the most magnificent person you can possibly be. The problems are actually solutions in the making. As they say in the Eastern mysticism, challenge means opportunity. And the very thing that you think is holding you back is actually the thing is catalyzing you to go forward.
We are experiencing a failure of more. But let's not give up on more. More is a good thing. We just have to ask ourselves, what is the real more? What is the real more that I'm really, really after? The clearer we get about that more, then everything else can fall away. And then I think what happens is we get in touch with what's true and what's real and what our heart really longs for.
I personally believe that we need each other. When I was younger, I was taught not to need anybody, that, need yourself and rely on yourself and maybe your family. And I need other people. I need other people on my team. And I also want to be on other people's teams.
We're seeing more and more individuals who are actually responding far more to not where they're the victim, but where they're the hero. It's where I like that idea, and I'm going to share that with friends. I know that could be really valuable for that person there.
You see that a lot with wealthy people, truly abundant people who are in that space where they don't have anything to prove. And it's so beautiful that when you meet those people, they're so genuine, they're so authentic, they're not trying to prove anything. They're very generous, but they're generous with wisdom. It's mixed with wisdom because they have learned to be discerning. They have learned that there are people that you can give and give and give and give to, and it's like putting sand down a rat hole because those people they aren't in a space to receive and then do something with what they've received. And in that case, when you're giving to those people, the people who aren't in a space to receive, what they receive weakens them. It doesn't strengthen them. And so discernment from the space of abundance is understanding how to give to other people, how to serve other people, and who serving will help them to expand and who serving will weaken. And you don't serve people who you would weaken.
And if we have this healthy relationship with giving as much as we can, we will receive more than we ever thought humanly possible.
When you become abundant, there's two things you do. One is, when things are going great, you give help. And when things are going bad, you ask for help.
For me, it's powerful to have a mentor and be a guide. So I'm not lost in just being a guide. I'm not just lost in just being a mentor. But I have a receive and give role. Receive and give role. Receive and give role. To me, when that circle is complete, then my learning through my mentors magnifies. And then what I am learning and get to share with others, it doesn't have to be formal. It could be through a chat, could be over a coffee, could be through simple advice. It could be through the demonstration of how you act and how you live. That sharing of your being is going to influence other people as well. That completes the circuit.